Yeah. So before start the session, let us fix our agenda, guys, please. Let us fix our agenda. Before start the session, let us fix our agenda. So please be open our class notes. Please be open our class notes. Please be open our notes. Please be open our class notes. So today we are gonna be discussing about what is AWS. By end of this session, we are gonna be understand what is a relation between AWS and DevOps. That is it exactly our agenda for today's session. Our agenda for today's session, guys, please. But before that, what we have discussed in the last session, what we have discussed in the last session, we are gonna be understand one more time. Let us describe one more time for today. Within 5 minutes, then we'll move forwarding into the what is AWS. That is an exactly agenda for today. So tell me, so in the last session, what we have discussed, guys, please, what is an application? The working software, which is written any programming language, we are calling as an application. That application, we gonna be placed on server side. Once if it is placed on server side, we can access our internet as a Flipkart or Amazon Book My Show. Understood this point is very clearly. And what about SDLC? SDLC is a software development lifecycle. Software development lifecycle. In SDLC, we have a several stages and several phases, guys, please. Like in analysis, design, implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. By following these all the stages and phases, we can able to implement a software for doing a business like Flipkart or Amazon Book My Show. Got it very clear. But if you want to do business like Flipkart or Redbus, kind of applications, what exactly we're doing, what are the first step? We are gonna be analysis, gathering information from the client. How exactly we can do the business, how exactly we can able to the login, how exactly we can able to the registration page and payment, what exactly we can, each and everything we are gonna be gathering information from the client. So based on information, gathering information, our architects will be designed. Design is nothing but a plan. According unto the planning, our architects are according unto the planning, our developers will implement the lines of code. by using Java, .NET, Python, whatever may be. Once if it is in implement the software, whether it is working or not, our testers will be verified on a functional level. Once if it is verified, we're going to be placed our applications on hundreds of servers. We're calling as what? Deployment. Once if it is deployed, we can access our internet as a website. But whether it is working or not, we are going to be monitor and maintenance. This entire process, which we are calling as what software development lifecycle. But in this process, so if you are a developer, can write the lines of code. If you are a tester, can write the line, can verify the functionality. But if you are a DevOps engineer, what exactly you can? If you are a DevOps engineer, what exactly you can guess, please? What exactly you can? What exactly you can? That we are going to be understand right now again. Yesterday also, let it be repeated. So as a DevOps engineer, what exactly we are going to be? So as a DevOps engineer, as DevOps engineer, our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what operation? That means we are part of coding, build, test, release, deploy, operation, and monitoring. But to be frankly, we are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just we are gonna be in implementing an automated process from dev environment to operation. Means the software development plus operation. We are calling as what? DevOps. Tell me, is DevOps is a technology? No, DevOps is not a technology. DevOps is a process. DevOps is an automated process. So by using this DevOps process, what exactly we can? So usually what will happen? The developers are keep on writing lines of code. These lines of code, whatever the developers can write the lines of code, we are gonna be delivering into the production environment. So we're gonna be delivering into the production environment. While we delivering into the production environment, we're gonna be deliver within a shortest time with the high quality, with low cost is nothing but what our DevOps transparent pipeline, automated pipeline. But as a DevOps engineer, when you are getting into the company, what exactly gonna be, guys? Please, we're gonna be replacing a complex pipeline with what transparent pipeline. But what is an exactly complex pipeline? Our SDLC process, the software development lifecycle, is a complex pipeline. Why we are calling SDLC is a complex? Because of it is a manual process. From analysis to design, design to implementation, implementation testing, testing to deploy to maintenance. It is a manual process. Due to this manual process, if you got an issue, any problem in middle of the process, for identification, it will take long time. For resolving issue also, it will take long time. That means what exactly the cost will be increased, the quality will be decreased. So that reason, we're going to be replacing with what exactly? A transparent pipeline. DevOps transparent pipeline, which we are going to be implementing. So is DevOps is an automated process or not? Yes. DevOps is an automated process. While implementing an automated process, while implementing this DevOps an automated process, everything is an automated, everything is a transparent, everything is an automated, everything is a transparent. So due to this transparent, due to this an automation, even though if you got an issue, any problem in middle of the process, that we are going to be identify easily and we can able to deliver. If we can able to deliver easily, that means what the cost is reduced, the quality will be increased. So that reason, we're going to be replacing the complex pipeline with what? The transparent pipeline. But actual DevOps transparent pipeline is look like this only. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, we have a planning, coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, and operations. And operations. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what operation. Means we are part of coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, operation. To be frankly, we are not doing any planning, we are not writing any coding, we are not writing any test cases. Just we are gonna be in implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. But in this DevOps transparent pipeline, how exactly we can able to implement this process by helping of tools. Which are all the tools we are gonna be? Please be list down. Which are all the tools? So these are all the tools we are gonna be learning. So we are gonna be learning it. We are gonna be learning it. Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, Chef, AWS, Docker, Kubernetes, Vagrant, Negios, Elk Elastic, Logstash, Kibana, and Terraform. So these are all the tools we are gonna be learning for implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. So by using Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube. By helping of these tools, Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, we are gonna be in implementing our CI/CD process, continuous integration, making working software, and continuous delivery. Continuous delivery, yes, please. So once if it is deliver, and from there itself, we're gonna be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. Deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. So what is the deployment, please? How exactly we can able to deploy our application automatically? So by helping of configuration management. What is an exactly configuration management? Replacing a manual process with an automated process. On a hundreds of servers, we calling as what configuration management. But that will be implemented by helping of Ansible. Ansible is supporting configuration management, and Chef also gonna be supporting configuration management. But Ansible is a push model, Chef is a pull model. But for implementing, for deploying our application, we require a service. But the service we can able to get it from AWS. Yeah, either we can able to get it from we can either we can able to get it from physical environment, virtual environment, or from cloud environment also. We can able to get it from cloud environment also. But not only placing our applications on AWS service, we can able to place on Docker containers also. Sir, what is a Docker container? Docker container is an isolated area which you can place our websites very easily on Docker container with low cost, with high performance. That is the reason we are gonna be deploying our applications on Docker container. But these Docker containers we can manage with Kubernetes. Kubernetes is an orchestration tool, and we're gonna be learning background, Negios, Elk, and Terraform by helping of these are all the tools: Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, Chef, AWS, Docker, Kubernetes. Vagrant and Negios, we are gonna be in implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. While implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline, we require infrastructure. We require what we require? It is required infrastructure. Infrastructure. So before understanding infrastructure, let me know what is an application. Let me know what is an application. Application is nothing but what? Please help me. What is an application? Application is nothing but a website. Application is nothing but a website. The working software, which is written any programming language, we call as an application. We call as an application. That application we can able to place on server side and we can access our internet as a website. But what about infrastructure? The very simple. What is infrastructure? For maintaining this kind of application, for placing this kind of application, what kind of infrastructure is required? Majorly, servers are required, networks are required, database is required, and storage is required, and extra. These are all infrastructure is required for deploying our applications, for maintaining our applications or websites. Example, for example, let's say to conduct this DevOps class, what kind of infrastructure we require? Tables, chairs, fans, ACs, laptop, internet connection. So this all infrastructure is required to conduct this DevOps class or not. The same way, for deploying our websites, what kind of infrastructure we require, we can able to get it from where, but how we can able to get it, how many ways, how many ways to get infrastructure, how many ways to get infrastructure. How many ways we can able to get infrastructure. So we can able to get infrastructure either from physical environment, virtual environment, or from cloud, or from cloud. But tell me, what is a cloud? What is cloud? Or to specifically, what is a cloud computing? So let us understand what is a cloud computing. Before understanding what is a cloud computing, what is an exactly data center? So what is a data center, please? Anybody? The huge computing power. The huge computing power. Keeping in a rack wise in a big room, we calling as a data center. What are the data center? Huge computing power keeping in a rack wise in a big room, we calling as a data center. These data centers are located. These data centers are located in different locations, guys, please. Like in US, like in Mumbai, like in Hyderabad, like in Chennai, in different places, these data centers are located with a huge computing power with a big room that we are calling as a data center. From these data centers, if we can access If we can access these resources, whatever the resources we have, if we can access either server or network storage, whatever may be, our internet from a laptop is nothing but what? Cloud computing. Cloud computing. Repeat again, what is in exactly the cloud computing? What is in exactly the computing? So from these data center, so these data centers are located in different geographical locations with a huge computing power. From this data center, if we can access the remote placed resources, either server, network, storage, database, if we can access our internet from your laptop, is nothing but what? Cloud computing. But any cloud, whatever we are getting that infrastructure, that is a rental based infrastructure. By using cloud, we are not buying anything. We're gonna be getting infrastructure as a rental based. So just for deploying our application like a Flipkart kind of application, are we gonna be buying and maintain your own service, or else select and get it and maintain based on usage we're gonna be paid, which is easy for you, build then use, which is easy for you. So we are not buying anything, we're gonna be getting only get it and use it and pay it rent. Example, so for if you want to reach your railway station by car, if you want to go to railway station by car, how many ways we can able to get a car? Two ways. So the first option is what? We can buy it and you can use it. Second option is what exactly? Book a rental car like Ola or Uber or Rapido. Once if it is get a car, getting into the car, reach your railway station, whatever tariff we can pay, that's it. We're not maintaining any car, no need driving license, insurance copy, driver and pollution check is not required. And you need to buy your car also. Just whatever the tariff you can pay, that's it enough. The same way here, so just for deploying our application, whatever infrastructure we required, we can able to get it cloud as a rental based only. Based on usage, we're gonna be pay rent. That is what exactly the cloud. By using cloud. But which cloud providers are available in the market? So many, n number of cloud providers are available in the market. But leading cloud providers are AWS, Google, Microsoft, Azure. These three are leading cloud providers. Leading cloud providers, guys. These three are leading cloud provider, guys. But out of these three, we are going to be learning only AWS. AWS is a cloud provider, guys, please. AWS is a cloud provider. By using this AWS, we can able to get totally 4 modules. We're gonna be learning in AWS totally 4 modules, guys, please. So what are the first module name? VPC, EC2, RDS, and S3. Totally, we're gonna be discussing about 4 modules. VPC is nothing but a network. EC2 is nothing but a server. RDS is nothing but a database. And S3 is nothing but a storage. S3 is nothing but a storage, guys, please. So let us understand what is the VPC first. What is the EC2, guys, please, first. What is RDS then? And what is S3 also we're gonna be learned. Then what is the VPC, guys, please? VPC is like just like a network. VPC is nothing but a network. It is just like your home network. It is just like your office network. How exactly your office network, the same kind of network, we can able to get it over internet from a laptop is nothing but what? VPC. Let it be repeat one more time. A office kind of private network. A office kind of private network. If we can access our internet in a virtual form, is nothing but what? VPC. By using VPC, by using VPC, we can able to So by using VPC, we can able to create n number of networks. N number of networks, guys, please. So in AWS, anybody can able to get it. Just to be like sign up and sign in. In Gmail, the same way, anybody can able to getting into the AWS. Once if you are getting into the AWS, you can able to create your own private section. In this private section, we can create resources like sorry, servers and databases. After successfully creating these resources, and we're going to be writing a rules and regulation, who can access, who can't be access, we're going to be writing a rules. The same way you, myself also can create, my friend also can create, likewise. So a number of networks we can able to create in AWS, but this network can able to access by you. Example, Gmail. In Gmail, anybody can log in, am I right? You and me, anybody can able to log in with your credentials. Once if it is login, you can see your emails only. I can see my emails only. That means what? That means what? I can't read your emails. You can't be read my emails. It is a fully secure. The same way, AWS also. Anybody can able to getting into the AWS. After login, we can able to create our own network. On top of, we can create infrastructure, our own private section. So, but let it understand EC2. What is EC2, guys, please? EC2 is nothing but a elastic compute cloud. By helping of EC2, elastic compute cloud means the computing power, if we can access over a internet in elastic form, in virtual form from a laptop is nothing but what EC2. By helping of, we can able to get a service. Server is just like a laptop. Which are all the components available in a laptop? CPU, operating system, hard drive, RAM, firewall, network, which are all the components available in your laptop. The same components we can able to get it in server also, but server is just for, so laptop is just for home purpose, browsing and whatever may be. Server for what? Deploying our applications. We can deploy our application server and we can do business in internet. So simply I can say by using EC2, we can able to get a servers. Example to understand. For example, I want to deploy a Netflix kind of applications. I want to deploy a Netflix kind of applications. So how exactly we can able to deploy? What is it exactly first we need to create? First we need to create VPC. Network. On top of, we can able to create a server. On top of the server, we placing a Netflix application. Then we can access our internet from anywhere in the world like this. But what about customer information, login information? Where exactly we can able to save? We can able to save this information in our RTS, means database like MySQL, Oracle kind of database, which we can able to get it. That information we can able to store in tabular format. So this RDS is depending on operating system, and so we can maintain our customer information. Okay, so we can deploy our application, we can log in, it's okay. But what is the purpose of the Netflix? Why we are using Netflix, please? Why we are using Netflix, please? Why we are using Netflix? For browsing movies, for watching movies and web series, whatever may be. If it is a Blu-ray print, if it is a Blu-ray print, what are the size of file? It might be the size, it might be 6 GB, 7 GB, 10 GB, something. Those kind of files can able to inserting into this database. No, that's what we're gonna be handle that kind of data in externally like simple storage service. By using simple storage service, we can upload, we can download any kind of file, any kind of information, any kind of file. It is just like a Google Drive. How we are using Google Drive, the same way we can able to use our S3 bucket also. How we are uploading, how we downloading files into the Google Drive, the same way we can able to handle our simple storage service. So the best example, this PPT, this presentation, the slides itself, the docs.google.com is the best example for S3 bucket. So what we're understanding is, please, by using VPC, we can able to get a network. By using EC2, we can able to get a service. By using RDS, we can able to get database. S3 is nothing but a server. Simply, I can say. So while we deploying our applications, so from dev environment to production environment, what kind of infrastructure we require, we can able to getting from cloud. Which cloud? AWS cloud. Another way, we can able to deploy our Flipkart kind of applications or any kind of Netflix kind of applications on cloud infrastructure. While placing our applications, we are going to be in implementing an automated process by helping of DevOps. Both are same. So I hope you people are understands very clearly what is the relations between AWS and DevOps. What is in exactly DevOps and AWS? Yes, please. So that is what exactly my end. So any questions, please ask me. So do you have any questions? Please ask me, guys, please. Do you have any questions, please? Any questions for today's session, please? Any questions, please? I'm waiting for your questions, please. So Kumari, please wait. What kind of projects will work on? Yeah, actually, so we are implementing. So, for example, Docker and Kubernetes. So after learning Docker and Kubernetes, how we gonna be using? How by using the Docker and Kubernetes, how to deploy applications on production environment? So we'll do one project. Like for example, we're implementing CI/CD, continuous integration, continuous delivery. Once if it is in implement, how to deploy application, how exactly automatically deploying our application from dev environment, production environment. We are going to be do one project. Like Ansible, with integration of Ansible, we'll do one project. Understand, guys, please? Fine. Kumari, please wait. You can talk to me. Please talk. Unmute, you can talk to me, please. Please.
Excuse me, sir.
Please.
Sir, it's Suruchi Kumari. Sir, I have one question. What are the services we are going to learn in AWS?
That's what I provided a document list. Okay. So you
Yeah.
can go through that. So I will provide one more time. Please wait.
Okay.
One second. Yesterday provided already, but let it be copy paste on. This is the link. So if you use this link, you can able to see my document list. Just double click on it. You can open this document list. The complete services you can able to find from this documents. Here is the DevOps content. Here is the AWS content. Okay. It is 20 pages of DevOps, 10 pages of AWS. Please go through this. Kumar.
Okay, sir.
Fine. That's it. We'll continue by tomorrow, guys, please. Please, we'll continue by tomorrow, all of you. So we'll do this tomorrow onwards. We're gonna be start regular sessions. We'll start from practical sessions also by tomorrow. Thanks, buddies. We'll continue tomorrow. We'll continue by tomorrow, guys, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, buddies.